patients often ask me, what are the things I can do to have a better night's sleep? So today, I wanted to talk to you about 5 things you can do to potentially improve your sleep quality. So let's talk about what is definition of good night's sleep hygiene. So that means a set of things that you do routinely that promotes healthier sleep and more restful sleep. Because we all know that good sleep will promote our physical health, mental health, and also emotional health. So in order to have a better life, we need better sleep. So let's talk about those 5 things. Number 1, we need a consistent sleep schedule. What that means, you go to sleep at a certain time, and so you don't want to go to sleep at 10 o'clock, every weekdays, but then you go to sleep at 3 o'clock and then wake up at noon on weekends. That is not healthy, and it messes up with your circadian rhythm and sleep cycle. So that's number 1. Number 2, let's have a relaxing sleep time routine. So what am I talking about? Maybe you need to take a relaxing bath. Maybe you read a book. Maybe you meditate or pray. So certain things that you do right before sleep to promote that relaxation. If we can establish that routine, that's gonna be helpful. And number 3, that's another one to create a more sleep-inducive environment. So we're talking about like lights and noise and maybe the temperature. You don't want to be too hot or too cold. So those creating that environment that is relaxing and it's cool and it's dark, so you're more likely to fall asleep. That will be number 3. And number 4, this is a big one, screen time. So the phone devices or iPad, we all know that it emits blue light. And when it hits our retina, it actually activates our brain waves. So we're not gonna be, easily being relaxed and falling asleep. And it also, when it's dark, that's when we produce melatonin, which is a hormone that we need to be able to fall asleep. So when you have screen time, like right before you go to sleep, then you're less likely to produce that melatonin and being able to sleep. So what should we do? Maybe, 2 hours before, hour before, we just don't look at the phone or iPad and those things to, promote more of that sleep inducive environment for all of us. And I know it's really hard on myself. I find it to be really difficult, but that will be number 4. And number 5 is stress management. So when you're stressed out, it goes with, if we just talk about basic stuff, exercise, eating well, drinking water, and taking care of yourself. But also, when you're stressed, the anxious, some of them I think is a physical, some of them is your mind races, and a lot of insomnia patients struggle with this. Your brain just starts to race. So how to manage that, and you can go with maybe creating a routine, maybe meditation, relaxation. Those all kind of go together. And this one is like vicious cycle, double-edged sword type of thing, because if you don't have a good night's sleep, you're more likely to get stressed because you release stress hormone. So it's difficult to manage that stress when you don't have a good night's sleep. So it kind of goes, you need a good night's sleep to be able to manage the stress well. So once you kind of establish that positive cycle, not this vicious negative cycle, we're more likely to have good night's sleep. So number 5 is stress management. So in conclusion, in summary, those are the 5 things I think anybody can try, at least tackle one of them, to see if we can improve our sleep quality. And hopefully this information was helpful to all of you. I want to bring more contents that will be helpful for people out there, my patients. So if this video gives you value, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so I can continue to bring more contents and more useful information to all of you. Well, thank you for watching and sweet dreams. Bye bye.